It's Sunday. The other show, Between the Covers. Still haven't come up with a name for this show yet, but I'm here. Joe's Doolin.
The name will reveal itself in time.
Yeah, he'll get there. If you're here for comic books, news, video games, this is the place for you. Hey, John. Yes, 0 minutes. We're here. No more minutes. Hey, Mama Bear, what's going on? Oh man, we finally got a break in the heat today.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for mine. I think mine comes tomorrow or Tuesday.
Dude, it was literally like 4 o'clock. It became like pitch black outside, thunderstorms, and a tornado warning came over the phones. I was like, oh no.
I had a chance of thunderstorms today. I got some clouds, a little rumble of thunder, not a drop of rain. I haven't had rain for like a week and a half. It's a little rough with this hot weather.
Yeah, we got scheduled thunderstorms for the next 2 or 3 days.
Oh, that's nice. I wish I could get that.
Yeah, it's gonna drop down to 69 tonight. I was like, yay.
Tired of watering my garden.
Turn the AC off. Oh man, I started watching before all this Star Wars talk for the last couple of weeks. I started watching The Force Awakens.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's such a good movie. Hey.
Oh, sorry, The Force Awakens. Sorry, I was thinking of the third one. I don't mind The Force Awakens. I truthfully don't necessarily. I don't mind The Last Jedi as. I don't mind it as, I guess, a non-Star Wars movie. If I watch it not thinking about Star Wars, it's okay.
Yeah.
Aside from Laura Dern, that whole part was stupid as all shit. It was dumb. That was the dumbest shit I've ever seen on ever.
Hey, Brian, what's going on, buddy?
Hey.
You awoke from your nap. So that means you're woke.
I suppose so, yes. How's it going this evening?
Good. We were just talking about before the Star Wars talk, I started watching The Force Awakens today. And it's such a fun movie. It's a fun movie. Come on.
It's a watchable movie. It's a watchable movie. I'm not going to say I hated the movie, but
masterfully. It's fun.
It has such potential.
Well, yeah, no, I really enjoyed that movie. I saw it twice in the theaters, so yeah, no, I'm definitely a big. I like The Force Awakens. I mean, yes, is it a remake of A New Hope? Sure.
Yes.
I mean, are there certain aspects of it that aren't the greatest? Sure, but my Star Wars refrain will always remain the same. It's like poetry; it rhymes.
One thing I did have a problem with, I forgot her name, the little alien. What was her name with the goggles?
Oh, Maz Kanata.
Yes.
But no, I was gonna.
Everything will be revealed to Han. I was like, no, it won't. He's dead. Let's go ahead on, Josh. Go ahead, Brian. No, anyways, I fucking forgot what I was going to say. So, anywho, that's good. It'll probably come back to me. I'm sorry about that.
But no. Sorry, what I was going to say is that it's like poetry. It rhymes. Freaking Attack of the Clones exists. There you go. Okay.
Did that happen? Was that a dream?
There is a movie out there that is made by George Lucas that is the worst Star Wars movie ever made. So I don't care what they say about whatever Disney's put out. It hasn't been worse than that. I'm sorry.
It's for the last, I'd say, 25 years. I just kind of have the same feel with most of the Star Wars products that put out. In terms of movies, they're watchable. I'll watch them.
No, I think at the end of the day, it's something that we enjoyed as kids, and as adults, it's it's not. It doesn't feel the same,
Like I say all the time, everybody Everybody says, "Oh, I want old Star Wars." No, you don't. You want your Star Wars. Your Star Wars
Exactly.
doesn't exist anymore, and it never
Nope.
will exist anymore.
Nope.
You're gonna get what's coming out now, and that is what it is. You can't recapture the glory of something you saw in your youth and recapture that feeling somehow as a person in your mid 40s.
I was going to say, you'll never look good in those
doesn't-
jeans again. Just
Yeah,
admit it.
exactly. Exactly.
Don't tell Dom that.
Exactly.
You'll never get that sweet long hair ever again. And trust me, I can speak on that. It's
I feel you.
yeah.
It's gone.
So I mean,
No.
so we all age, we all grow. I mean, that's life. You know, we can't,
and
can't
again,
be stuck on it.
when you watch things as a kid for the first time, and you know the effects and stuff in the original trilogy, that was, I mean, I was a kid when those came out, and that was like amazing stuff to see at the time, at that age, and it was, you know, new stuff. You know, effects and stuff like that were impressive for back then.
Yeah. And
But
even
I'm never going to recapture that feeling with anything Star Wars puts out now, because I'm not 7 years old.
Well, I mean,
So.
it goes more than that. I mean, it's like music. It's like those bands that have been touring well past the retirement age.
Prime.
Rolling Stones.
Yes, perfect example. When was the last time the Rolling Stones put out a listenable album? In the 90s?
And they don't need the money, but that's what they got to do. They have to do their thing. I'm convinced if they all stopped just like touring and doing all that stuff, that they'd all just drop dead and die.
Oh, no, that's exactly what would happen.
It's just part of their makeup.
That's why I don't begrudge Ozzy and Black Sabbath, you know, for keeping going.
Didn't Ozzy just put out a new song, Crack Cocaine or something?
Something like that. But Ozzy's come out with some decent stuff. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not the same. I mean, it's no Bark at the Moon, you know, it's no Diary of a Madman. You know, Metallica, they put out a freaking album where it was just, you know, they got back to thrash, but it'll never be Master of Puppets.
Yeah.
You'll never recapture the glory days, guys.
So, Josh, I was just... Oh, go ahead, Joe.
I was going to say, they could put out things that are enjoyable. You're going to put out things that you like.
Yeah.
You're going to put out things that you're about, but it's just never going to be the same. So the people that are always asking for what they had 40 years ago, it ain't going to happen. Yeah. It's impossible.
Yeah. I don't want 40 years ago because I didn't have anything. I didn't have that back there. So I'll take the day going forward. Josh, how was your sale last night, your claim sale?
It was good. It was fun. I enjoyed the sale and then bullshitting for an hour and a half about Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you guys were talking about? Because I was trying to...
yeah.
I was on Max's station. I saw all four of you on screen. I was like, oh, the sale is over. I didn't know you guys continue talking after that.
Yeah, we talked about Star Wars and something else, but mostly Star Wars.
Yeah. All roads lead to Star Wars eventually for some reason.
Right.
It really does.
That's what I was telling. I was telling Bruce. He's like, "We're not going to talk about Star Wars." I'm like,
can't get away from laughing.
It. Well, it's like my other friend's channel and talking about Snyder movies. You know, it just comes back around. Not a bad thing. It's just it happens.
That's what
it happens. Yeah. All right. So let's start today's show. I think we might have some news to talk about. So first up, Deadpool and Wolverine takes place 6 years after the second film. So
yep. Okay.
I don't know why
I don't know what
that
means in
wherever
MCU
that
is. But okay.
Yeah, I don't even know when the second film took place.
Yeah,
I don't
or
either.
the first for that matter. I mean, let's be honest here.
But did it really take place since it wasn't in the MCU?
No,
it didn't take place.
You have to align it with the Fox X-Men series, which again you can't really align with the MCU. So,
well, I just kind of hope we get like a nice send off for the Fox brand, you know.
They're gonna torch it all pretty much.
Yeah, they're gonna kill everyone.
Can't wait for all the gruesome deaths they do.
Well, that's what I mean. A nice send off in our sense, not like au revoir, Captain. Send them out on a fucking iceberg shit. No.
What? Max is awake? Please
And-
thumbs
and-
up this video. Leave it a like.
In Deadpool fashion, yeah, we're watching House of the Dragon here in 45 minutes, dude.
Nice.
So I will be leaving here in 45 minutes to go watch that.
I will be watching it when I get off here.
It's all about that hot D.
Everybody loves the hot D. What the hell?
On location? What?
What is this? Whoa, your audio. You got feedback,
Yeah.
Stick.
You got like a buzz going on, man.
Thank you. He's transmitting to us in Morse code. Sticks boy, everybody.
Hey, welcome. Welcome, Stick.
Is that better?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in a new room. Look at this guy.
Look at that.
Wow, what you been up to, buddy?
Not much. My last day at work is tomorrow, and then I'm on summer vacation.
Nice.
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 I plan to be hanging out with Sticks more this summer. We're going
Absolutely.
to a con next weekend together.
I'm going to try.
We're going to try. I'm going.
Okay.
I'll be.
It's a free one, so you can't turn that one down.
Oh, that's right. I just have to pay for the overpriced books.
There you go.
So this when does it come out in what 2-3 weeks?
What's that?
Yeah.
Deadpool Wolverine comes out in 2-3 weeks.
The 26th,
Of June or July?
July.
Oh,
July.
Oh.
July.
a whole month away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that week off. It's also my birthday week, so yeah, I'm gonna enjoy myself watching this movie because this is the only one I've been looking forward to.
That's
Yeah.
A lot of people feel that way. A lot of people feel it's going to be crap, but I think a lot of people are excited for it.
I don't care if it's glorious Deadpool crap. I'm okay with that.
Oh, yes.
I mean, a lot of those theaters are selling a lot of pre-sale tickets for this.
Already? Oh crap! So
Yeah.
that
Dude,
means when I
it's,
get paid, I gotta buy some pre-order.
It's looking to open between 250 and 275 domestic. That opening weekend.
Dag.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty lofty goal, but we'll see.
Max is making fun of somebody's professionalism. Really, Max? You out of all people, Mr. Late? I sleep through streams. All right. Then we have impressed by the events and the UFC boss Dana White's comment. Ala Sheik envisions a cinematic masterpiece that captures the sport's intensity and drama. He praised Snyder's visionary style that expressed confidence in the project's potential to captivate audiences. He wants Snyder to direct a UFC movie and start a franchise universe of UFC movies, guys.
It's weird.
Okay.
There's a lot of weird things in that article.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are we gonna get like the old 1980s canon Jean-Claude Van Damme type movies? Because I'd be all right with that. Like Bloodsport, Kickboxer.
But are they trying to do like UFC Ultimate Fighting stuff? Or are they trying to do spin the UFC fighters into like they did with WWE, where they try to spin them into real movies?
The Marines and all that crap.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
no, because we're bridging the gap with Conor McGregor because he was in that Roadhouse movie.
I don't know. I mean, if you want to watch UFC in slow motion, maybe it's a good choice to choose X-Men.
That's an artistic take.
Superman dying in the second movie. Oh.
Sticks, you've been suspended from SNS.
It was bound to happen.
Sooner or later it was.
You got to show up to something to be suspended from it.
Next week on SNS, Styx's eulogy.
Hey, get your hankies ready.
Yeah, I don't know how Zack Snyder has any time making 75 cuts of Rebel Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So
It's only two. It's only one.
How's it gonna fit it in?
I don't
Rebel
think
Moon,
that's
the
gonna be a
animated
thing.
series. Rebel Moon, the chocolate bar. It's like
Comic books
Spaceballs.
video game.
He just needs 6 more hours to make it something that's palatable.
Sure.
The
You
Rock
can make a
doing a biopic of Mark Kerr.
I can imagine a lot of people walking down hallways in a movie like that.
marker, yeah.
A lot of hallway scenes.
No, just walking, talking.
just walking and talking.
A lot of expository dialogue.
I don't know. It's sports movies. They don't hit like they used to hit. You know what I mean?
Well, it just depends on the sport movie, I guess. But you're
Yeah.
not wrong.
It doesn't matter. Those guys in Saudi Arabia have more money than God. They can throw
Very
money
true.
whatever glamour project they want to and not really care.
Yeah.
They buy old F-16s for their kids for birthday parties.
I mean, they bought the
So-
Jacksonville Jaguars, right? So there you go.
They could buy,
Wow.
they could buy any singer or performer they want to come to the country. Yeah, it's $20 million just to show up. They'll party. I think they gave Kim Kardashian 40-50 million to show up for somebody's birthday party.
Look at WWE, dude. Like they forked over a butt ton of cash to get all that exclusive.
Hey, welcome back, Mama.
Oh, and now them in the UFC are attached at the hip because of that merger.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't get up for the Dubai wrestling stuff. I'll read about it later.
You don't get the what's the name of that pay-per-view?
What Peacock? I get it.
What's the pay-per-view where they go to
Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel?
Crown Jewel.
You don't
Crown
watch Crown Jewel?
Jewel. What's the other one? Something at the castle.
That was in Scotland, though. Yeah, Clash at the Castle. That was just the one that just passed.
And what's it? We got a new member of the bloodline for some reason. What's it, like 20 people in the bloodline now?
Well, yeah, because the wrestling is like half of the Samoan dynasty.
Yeah,
Let's be fair here.
Well, I don't know if you have it on your news here tonight, but they gave Roman Reigns $15 million a year.
What?
Yep.
Jesus.
He got a new
What?
contract at $15 million a year.
God, he's not even
What?
that good.
What?
No.
That's
I find
three,
he's
that's $3 million more than they gave Brock Lesnar. So I don't know.
I mean,
He is a draw. I'm not going to say he's not a draw,
He works more
Yes.
dates than
but he's got to work more than what he's been. I know he's had his bout with leukemia
Yeah.
Mhm.
for a while there, so I get that. But if you're going to get $15 million, you got to at least play the game.
Fine.
You know, got to play the game and show up and have matches.
It's funny. In 2019, he signed a multi-year deal for $5 million a year. They haven't updated it with the contract yet.
It
see it.
just came across
Oh,
like
okay.
maybe an hour or so ago that I saw it.
It's 15 million. Wow.
That's
But
crazy.
I will say they work hard. Wrestling
yeah.
is not an easy sport.
No. Those guys definitely earn their money no matter what it is, but 15 million.
Oil me up, kick my ass for 15 million. You just want to be oiled up, Cal. Roman's merchandise sells more than make up for it.
That's all right. I mean, all you got to do. It's not like you have to be great in the ring. You just have to be marketable. I mean,
Mhm.
I watched Hulk Hogan wrestle for many years.
He was not. He
He
was not. a
wasn't
good
an
wrestler.
athletic wonder. in the
No.
ring.
It's kind of like dinner theater. I like equate it to when you go to a place called Medieval Times.
Ooh.
The Renaissance Fair.
Yeah, where the actors are fighting. Sure, they're on horses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I understand. There's a lot that goes into it. I
You know,
watch
I
documentaries about
remember-
it all the time, but it's cool.
I remember watching wrestling as a kid and thinking Hulk Hogan was like everything, and then watching those old matches back as an adult, you're like, he wasn't doing much
No,
except shaking and
and dropping the leg on somebody.
yes,
Yeah.
there was no moves involved.
It was more drama back then than it was moves and things like that. I mean, some people had good moves, and stuff that you could bank in on. And then, like, come the 90s when you started getting like people jumping off the top rope and using the ropes to propel themselves, it changed the game for them, and they expect everyone to do that. And Hogan wasn't doing that. Hogan wasn't going up to the top rope more than once a year.
No,
Smack me around and call me Susan. Is that from one of the
Naked Gun, isn't it?
Naked Gun?
Yeah, I think so.
And everyone in the
Or
chat
Airplane.
is oiling up now.
all right.
Moving on. The Boys Show on Eric Kripke is a lifelong Star Wars fan and fully intends to do something in that universe one day.
Can we stop having these types of stories?
Yeah.
I
as
really
long as
love
they-
this project. I would love to work on it someday. So fucking what?
Actor, director,
It's not
writer
news.
wants to work on
Yeah.
project.
Insert lifelong Star Wars fan wants to work on Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been
Okay.
a fan before I was a fan. What?
Get in line,
The-
pal.
The headline should read, actor or director wants to make money from Disney. That's what it
I
should
mean,
say.
that's just cutting out the middleman altogether.
I can see if he wants, if they're gonna. I can see if they're gonna do a rated R Star Wars. Sure, throw them in there.
I don't know.
Let's splatter
Why?
some stormtroopers all over the
Supernatural
place.
wasn't R-rated, and that was a great show.
Yeah, true.
Like I said, I have no problem with him doing Star Wars stuff. I get really tired of these stories of an actor or director being like, I would love to play a DC role. I would love to be in an MCU movie. I was like, that's not news. That's just you rambling that you'd like to be in a project.
Yeah, you'd like to be in
I
a
could-
popular movie. Good
Yeah.
for you.
Congrats. I also would like to be in a Star Wars movie. Is that news? No.
You know, it's funny. We see all these stories about the same subject, and you never see a studio director offer these roles to actors, or directors get offered these roles because they do this kind of stuff.
No.
They never get hired.
But then again, I wish they would just do away with press tours altogether for movies and shows and stuff like that. It's just all these people getting asked the same stupid questions over and over.
Mhm.
And then they'll just get one random comment like this that gets thrown up as some type of newsworthy story. I don't think there's any actor or director or whatever that likes going on those tour junkets and being asked the same question 7 times a day for 2 straight months.
What they should do is just send the directors out there. Directors and writers, go out there, leave the stars alone. But they're gonna say something stupid, it's gonna become a headline.
I've never seen PR do something like this type of PR do something good for anybody. It always ends up being like something taken out of context or some dumb thing that's said that just gives people clickbait stuff to shit on.
Right.
The people.
Yep. So next up, Ivan Barak says his training to play the thing in Fantastic Four consists of looking at rocks. What?
Be the Rock.
Pretty
Be
good.
the Rock. Be the Rock.
Be the Rock.
Be the
I
Rock,
am the
be
Rock.
No, it's the Caddyshack approach.
I figured he'd watch a bunch of Dwayne the Rock Johnson movies.
He'll really be stiff.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
I guess it beats being wooden, right?
Oh, he is a real boy. He is
You're
a real
welcome.
boy.
I'm a
That's
real
a-
boy.
That's a groaner for you.
Wah, wah.
But I don't know. I don't know if he was joking. I hope it was a joke. He's a good actor. Have you seen him in The Bear?
Yeah. Oh well. I don't want to hear that you can't cast Marvel people that have been in Marvel projects before as a different character. Because
What was he before?
He was Micro in Punisher.
I wanted Michael Chiklis back. I'm just
on
saying.
Netflix Punisher, and it was a relatively large role. I know you can say, "Oh, it's not the same universe," but they're bringing people from that universe in, so
Right.
it is basically.
Robo.
So
Well, what I'm saying is like, guys, pay tribute to the people who played those fantastic four characters before, because you never know when you're going to be able to make another one of these damn movies.
They're going to be in Deadpool and they're all going to die.
yeah, you can see Alba.
I want to see Human Torch Chris Evans, okay, and I want to hear him say, "I can do this all day." Oh God,
I liked
I would
Human
laugh
Torch
so
Chris Evans.
goddamn hard. Oh,
He was the best part of that cast for me.
oh, absolutely. He had the charisma.
You didn't like
Johnny
Owen
Storm.
Grunfeld?
No.
Who? I'm just kidding.
Owen Grunfeld?
No,
Reed Richards?
He was angry all the time. It was like, dude, at least
He's Reed
Michael
Richards.
Chick-
He's an asshole. Reed Richards is always an asshole.
Yeah.
Michael
kind of his
Chiklis. Michael Chiklis was amazing. I'm sorry, dude. Like he was perfectly cast at that time to play the thing.
I'll take the commish all day. I love
So,
Chiklis.
who would you consider a bigger asshole, Mr. Fantastic or Cyclops?
I don't know. They're both pretty.
Are
big
we talking
assholes.
Fox movies? Because Cyclops, dude.
You can do movies or comics.
Oh, dude. I like James Marsden, but dude, he was a dick in those movies.
Cast perfectly. Cyclops is a dick in comics. I'm sure he left no stone unturned preparing for the role.
Right. Right.
Well, as long as this movie is taken to make and come out, this movie better be flawless when it comes out. And if not, I'll still enjoy it if it's good.
Because as we know,
Expectations
movies
are
that take longer than normal to make and put out are always the best movies ever.
Yeah,
But,
I'm not excited for this movie at all.
I'm not either.
It's gonna be terrible.
We'll see.
I don't know. I don't have faith anymore.
that they can actually make a good Fantastic Four movie.
Yes, pretty much.
Yeah,
And
I'm not wrong.
I'm not. I used to be a Fantastic Four fan in the late '80s, but after that, I stopped caring about the Fantastic Four.
I mean, they've never made a good Fantastic Four movie, so I don't know why they think they can now.
Yeah. If they keep to the period piece they've been kind of hinting at it being from the 60s or 70s,
It's the
Yeah,
worst
I think it'll
part.
be all right.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds.
That's
sounds
the
very
worst
cringe.
part.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's the best part.
And then they're
Yeah.
going to time travel to the MCU.
present.
Cool.
I don't know. I don't know if we'll get time travel because they're not. I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think it's going to be time travel. Time travel, or they stuck somewhere.
They're gonna have to because they're not gonna keep it separate. So
Why not?
They got to meet up in Secret Wars eventually.
yeah,
They'll be stuck in the microverse, or what's it called? The negative zone.
Negative
the
zone.
negative zone.
Negative zone. Yeah.
Like Ant-Man was stuck there for 5 years, stuck in quantum realm for
realm.
5
Realm.
years. How do we get Ant-Man there? Oh, we just put him there 5 years, stuck in the machine. Who cares?
A rat will
Right.
push the button eventually.
And
And
I
it did.
saw
And it
I saw a article saying that they're going to do a cameo of some of the Fantastic Four villains in the beginning of the movie. Possible leak, scoop, or whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna get the greatest hits of bad guys in the big opening of the movie.
hurrah.
Hoorah!
Who's that?
Beautiful.
Two villains, Galactus and Doom.
Mole Man.
No, Mole Man and probably Puppet Master, the lesser villains.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
that sounds even greater.
Yeah.
Scott Summers, Tony
Holding
Stark,
back,
Reed
I'm
Richards.
so excited.
Ooh.
Tony Stark, Reed Richards, all major assholes in the Marvel universe. I agree.
But Tony Stark was a funny asshole.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Scott
Yeah.
Summers and Reed Richards have zero humor to them as characters. Tony Stark was at least funny, and everyone likes a funny asshole.
Especially Miles Teller.
Yeah.
Well, those Fantastic Four movies, not the ones with Miles Teller, but the original Fantastic Four movies. That Mr. Fantastic was actually fun. He wasn't an asshole. It was Doom that was the asshole.
Yeah.
Like he was actually a nice guy. He was trying his best to help out, everybody.
I think this is a running
really
theme in
enjoyed it.
Marvel. I think this is a running theme in Marvel that most of their characters are assholes. It really is. Even Captain Marvel, she's an asshole sometimes.
When she shows up.
Yeah, you know what they
When she
say.
shows.
Everyone's got one.
True.
And they all stink. Oh.
They all stink.
Next up. According to Bleeding Cool, they may have heard these names for Absolute Universe. Scott Snyder writing Absolute Batman, Jason Aaron on Absolute Superman, Kelly Thompson on Absolute Wonder Woman. Ooh.
Absolute. I don't even know what that means. What does that
Probably
mean?
gonna be
I like
absolute crap.
that lineup of writers. I can't complain about that.
I like this.
No.
It's Absolute Universe is supposed to be DC's answer to Marvel's Ultimate Universe.
Yeah.
Reimagining of the characters, which hasn't worked out very well for Marvel recently with the Ultimate lineup. It's kind of like fizzling.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather see those talents be on regular titles versus these absolute titles. But I mean, DC has Elseworlds. Why do I need absolute?
Number ones.
Yeah, number one. Maybe this is what they're going to push for their new DCU to look like.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
But I mean,
This way
DC does a great job with Elseworlds. Their Elseworld stories are good, and you don't have to have major investments in them or anything like that. They just have a good little run of an Elseworld story, and yeah, that was a good run. That was fun. It was a fun story, and then you move on. This just seems too big.
Is this Jason Aaron's first time writing for DC?
I don't think so.
Oh. I know he's been locked up in a contract with Marvel for like a decade almost.
I thought he wrote something relatively recent. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look.
Absolute Risk. I think they can, if this is going to be tied to the DCU movies, I guess it gives them more leeway with canon, and they don't have to rely on 80 years of canon.
Well, like Marvel, who wants to worry about 60 years of what's been going on in the comics? Well, this didn't happen in the comics. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Now you can say it happened in here or it didn't happen here. Who knows if it happened in here?
Well, it's like Disney. They can make their own canon going forward.
Isn't that what DC Crises are for?
Hey, leave those great crises events alone, all right? Infinite Crisis was a masterpiece.
I have no problem with Crisis, but that's what that's for. You want your clean slate, you have a crisis.
Yeah. It's been a few years already. What, 2 years since the Crisis?
I don't know.
It's time for another one. Because Beast World, I don't know what the hell that was. That was such a disappointment with DC. I
tell you what, I feel bad for the cast and crew in Cleveland because it's been hot as balls here.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I just saw it was earlier. They posted it. I'll look for it. They posted a set shot of Mr. Terrific ship. So
I think they've posted a couple things. They posted the daily, like the building they turned into the Daily Planet and all that stuff.
Oh, here we go.
I need to take a cruise over there and check it all out.
There we go. Yeah, what's the temperature in Ohio?
It's been like in the 90s all week and super humid.
It's
so
Ohio.
It's been miserable.
Yeah.
So I think that I can't tell if that's Mr. Terrific standing on that ship right there.
It's a ship?
That's supposed to be a ship.
That's a ship.
That big T, that big white thing that looks like from Minecraft.
It'll be CGI'd in.
CGI then.
It's a Minecraft ship, if anything. Oh yeah, they're setting up the blue screen on the ground. See the blue tarp?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, it probably is his ship.
This movie looks to be a large scale movie. They're filming all over the place, transforming and practical effects, practical sets. I mean, they're not just filming it on the lot.
Right. I will bid you guys a good evening. I'm gonna dip out and
Enjoy
get
the
ready.
dragons.
Oh, I can't wait. That episode was
Nice.
so good. But anyways, I'll talk to y'all later.
Later, buddy.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for Absolute. I want to see. Hopefully, they don't pull what Marvel's pulling. Just age up a character and give them family, and it's the same story.
They had a preview for it in one of those issues you had me read for this show, and it looked kind of, it didn't make sense to me, but I guess we can talk about that.
That's Absolute Power.
Not part of the Absolute line.
No.
Okay, now I'm confused.
Absolute Power is it's going to be an event with Amanda Waller doing a power move with her own Trinity of Evil.
It's a power struggle.
So it's titled Absolute, but it has nothing to do with all this Absolute stuff.
Correct, sir. Correct.
Okay.
Unless they make it their next crisis, like Joe says.
You can tip your hat to the geniuses at DC for that.
Yeah.
Well, it could lead to a multiversal event that spawns this universe.
Yeah.
Because
Amanda Waller,
she's been traveling through the multiverse, collecting heroes and stuff, making her own Justice League.
There you go. Maybe.
I'm happy for some Scott Snyder Batman though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his run is probably one of my second favorite, only after Grant Morrison's.
And I'm excited for Kelly Thompson on Wonder Woman as well.
It should. I tell people all the time, if you aren't reading DC now, the last couple of years, they have some really good writing and stories, and don't listen some, not all. Some. Green Lantern's good, Superman is good, Wonder Woman's good, Batman's good, even Shazam has been really good. So, pick up a book, open it. Don't look at the pretty cover.
I like pretty covers.
You do. Who would have guessed they're doing a Kanaka one-shot connecting to the Alkalite?
Yeah. Marvel loves to rehash their stuff. I don't know whether, if this is new material, that's great. Because I guess it's too early for them to dump out the Acolyte series that they'll dump out, which will just be a frame for frame remake of the show, which is what they do with all their shows.
They're doing an Acolyte comic, not this one, but a different one. It's on. You can pre-order it for July. Yeah.
They'll probably do what they did with Mandalorian and all that other stuff. It's just
you
get nothing. You get nothing extra. It's just here's what you watched on TV in panels.
Why are they giving this guy a one shot? I'm confused.
Because he's a Wookiee, and you can put a Wookiee on a cover, and it'll. A Wookiee with a lightsaber is going to sell covers.
Yeah, I think people were more excited for
even one that looks like the dude.
Yeah,
the dude. I don't know. People are upset that they didn't show him fighting, and I guess this gives the fans what they want without. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd like. I don't. Yeah, I guess
we'll probably get that in a flashback. So
yeah, people are. Go ahead.
I was gonna say my point of view is why would I buy that? He's dead. I don't care what happens in that comic book.
True. First appearance in comics. That's why.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But he's already dead. So
first appearance, first death.
First appearance, first death.
Be like Shredder.
It's Phil Noto cover. That's something.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can't go wrong
I
with
feel
him.
like Noto. You know, I don't think he'll be the last Wookiee Jedi.
Well,
No, Plo Koon's master was
oh,
yeah.
was a Wookiee.
yeah. Oh, sure.
Next up, in Star Wars 50, Jedi Master Luke Skywalker teaches Ben Solo a powerful lesson about the true balance between light and dark, including a tale from the days of the Rebel Alliance that will treat fans to multiple eras of Star Wars history in a thrilling climax to the main series. In Star Wars, Darth Vader 50 closes out the longest running Darth Vader series, with Vader unleashing the power he's accumulated against Emperor Palpatine. It will also feature the final twist in the saga for characters like Luke, Leia, and more. This is a connecting cover across both issues.
So Vader fights Palpatine. I think we know how that works out because we have
Yes.
a movie where it eventually works out.
I'm
It's
a
a
little
little
confused.
anticlimactic.
I'm a little confused about this because Luke is teaching Ben Solo, and I'm assuming Star Wars and this Darth Vader aren't taking place in the same time frame.
No,
I'm not reading them.
I think Vader takes place in between Empire and Jedi.
Yeah.
The Star Wars takes place after
Mhm.
Jedi.
So we're going to be on the lookout for issue number 1 of Star Wars and Darth Vader coming soon.
Yeah. Oh, did you see? I don't know if it's true or not, but they have announced a Vader Disney Plus show.
What? Really?
Yeah, I saw someone posted that
I
somewhere.
haven't seen it.
I mean, they're good Vader. This Vader run early on was very good in the very early issues of basically Palpatine just abusing the living shit out of Vader and Vader having to prove himself with all kinds of deformities and issues and stuff like that. It was a good early run. It's just there was a reason those Vader runs were 25 issues in the past. That was long enough.
Mhm.
That's all you needed.
Could be just a rumor.
Yeah, there's such a short window for these. I'm surprised how much they actually fit into some of these series just to kind of throw shit in there.
Yeah, because they're all. I mean, most of it, like all the Vader stuff. Of course, it's all gap filler.
Yeah.
So you're always just getting like stuff
Sometimes
that's
you're getting the
happening in
same
between
story
movies.
too. It's like
Yeah.
Vader already did this to someone else. Vader did this to somebody else.
I think what you're referring to, Josh, is he might make an appearance in Tales of the Jedi. That's the only thing I see, that he might be in.
It might have just been a rumor then, because someone posted something that said he was going to have his own Disney Plus show. So it might have just been a rumor.
Huh.
I didn't
God
look
damn it! I'm
into
supposed
it.
to be on top of rumors. I didn't see
I mean,
that
at least
today at all.
I mean, they have plenty of existing material to work
Here,
with there.
let me get my phone. I'll send it to you right now.
Thank you. Huh. That would actually something people will want, but once they get it, they'll hate it because they'll break canon. It breaks canon. That's the problem with making these shows, which in between the original trilogy, you have to tread lightly, or you're gonna piss people off. And if you don't take a risk, you piss people off.
Yeah, people were pissed off when they did the Obi-Wan series. Oh, you can't have him fight Vader. That's supposed to be his, first fight since then, and
I just sent it
they
to you
didn't
on my
care,
page.
so they did it anyway. And I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
I had bigger problems with it. Like the
Yeah.
first time they meet, he's like, "I'm going to kill this dude." There's a fire. I'm just going to just chill and just let him be dragged off. I'm not really going to kill him now. That's just seems stupid.
This is from Star Wars Maniac on Instagram. Breaking news. Join the hunt next fall, 2024, exclusively on Disney Plus. As secrets unfold Alliances shatter and the galaxies forever change. May the force be with you as you witness the rise of darkness and the hunt for Jedi Invader. Order 66 was only the beginning.
Well, yeah, you have you have the Inquisitors, so
this will have to be a very, very secret project, but released in the fall.
Yeah.
Oh, in the fall?
So it doesn't even make
Yeah.
sense. Maybe it meant 2025.
Yeah,
because it says next
2024.
fall.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Isn't there some Disney event coming up?
D23 is in August. August or September, one of the two. Early September.
What are the odds of Disney being Lucasfilm being able to keep a project of this scale secret for this long?
No,
it's not.
Too many people with eyes and ears. You can't trust anyone on those sets anymore. There are always leaks of some sort.
Yeah. And before we move on to our comic reviews, let's do pickups.
Big thumbs up to Cal for stopping and going and getting some tall boys at PBR.
Find me at the convenience store buying six. Don't follow me. Who wants to go first?
Can't go wrong with tall boys.
I guess looks like you're going first.
I'll go first.
You're in the driver's seat there, Chief.
How'd that happen?
Your show.
I received a box yesterday from Chris. It has a Riot Star Wars Trooper.
Ooh, there you go. Nice.
A Black Label Luke.
Neat.
A Darth Maul.
Gotta open it though.
I did open it. Open.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying you gotta open it to see it.
Yeah. I got this Count Dooku.
Open.
Yep.
Open.
I don't understand those. They're so fucking large.
You can fit two of them in a pop case. I can tell you that much.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
And
then I got this also, little toaster.
Oh my God.
May the
That's
toast be
funny.
with you.
Does it imprint? It doesn't. Oh, it's just R2. It doesn't imprint the R2D2 on the toast.
No,
Those
that would
are the
have
fun
been
ones.
The pancake ones do that.
That's funny.
The pancake ones do that, yeah.
Thank you, Chris, for this box.
I hope you use that toaster.
I received this from CGC. Still in the wrapping. Box was open.
Is it a cease and desist letter?
Yeah.
What do you think this is? I'm like their biggest customer. Come on. I got like 20 books heading there now. So I got back. Ooh.
What do we got? What you got?
What do I got? I got back Teen Titans 25 and an 8.0.
Nice. I love that cover.
Yeah, I
That's a
love this
great cover.
This is my favorite cover from the old Teen Titans.
That's a Cardi
This one
cover
and,
too,
and
right?
the Wonder Girl cover.
That is a Cardi cover, right?
Yes. And I got back Iron Man number 3. Back in 8.0.
Nice.
Also
not bad.
a great cover.
The
Yeah.
freak.
You would think it's funny. There's only a few. Of course, there's scuffing on this cover. This
50 years old.
on this slab.
Just use the polish.
No, it's actually inside on the enclosure also. That's so weird.
Pop it open
I don't
and
know.
clean it.
Probably can't see that. Nope.
Oh.
Everybody else is doing it. Why can't you?
Great grades. You want to go, Josh?
I don't have anything. I don't think. Oh, you know what? I guess I do have these. I got these from Mel.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
Like the Adventure Time.
25th anniversary borders.
Yeah, the anniversary borders.
Oh, those are cool.
I pick up Adventure Time comics whenever I can. I love them.
Yeah.
I wish I would have picked those up from Mel.
Yeah,
any
right.
Of the incentive covers are always great.
He ended up selling that second set of them for $600.
Oh, you sold them?
Yeah.
600.
Nice.
Holy shoot.
Yeah. On eBay, they're going for $500 a piece.
Yeah.
Raw.
Ain't getting those anytime soon.
Super tough to find. And that's not even the full set. I'm missing 2 of them, so I'll never own those because I'm not paying that much.
Got
money
anything?
For them.
Sticks? The Sticks freeze?
No.
No.
No, I got nothing. No, I'm still tied up in overseas shipping. So,
Got anything? In the dark? And you
Pulling Bruce Springsteen, you dancing in the dark?
Yeah, I got a Scotty Young, Uncle Scrooge.
Nice.
That was one of the X-Men 35 incentives. I don't know which one, but
I like that one.
the 125, I think.
Yeah.
Got some of these Poison Ivy. I don't remember who the artist was on that. But. Got a Cult of Lamb. Anyone played that game?
I have not.
No. My friend is a big fan of those games.
I never even heard of it until I saw the comics. So
Kathleen Kennedy sent him all that Star Wars merch. Thank you.
Yay. Thank you.
Sonia
for
Mattis.
supporting Zenoscope.
Yep, Sony Menace. That's it. That's all I got.
Joe?
I got most of my same stuff as that I showed on Friday, but I did pick up. I love the Bolin cover on Vamps.
oh, Vamps, yeah.
Mm.
I got that series. That's a good series.
More Vamps. I love Chris Piccolo, so I like that Poison Ivy.
Yeah, that's a dope cover.
It's a great cover.
I like picking up any of the AAPI covers when they have them. I love my Black Canary, so I had to get some of that.
They can only be one at a time.
I didn't mind the A cover
I
in
agree.
Falling in Love on the Path to Hell, but
It has some great covers on that book.
Yeah.
Forbes. I love this series. I find it to be hilarious and fun, and the covers are great. Count Crowley series. Some foil gun honey because I will pick up every Collision Course cover I can. Kanto started a new series again, so of course I
Love
Kanto. Had to get my Elsa Bloodstone fix, so pick up Blood Hunters. I pick up these Blip Map books. It's always a mystery cover in there. They have like 4 different covers, but you don't know which one you're going to get. And then of course I loaded up on. I love Space Ghost, so I'll be picking up, especially the Michael Cho covers. They're great. He just released his art for Space Ghost number 5, which is really great. But yeah, some Barons, some Jay Lee.
It's the Perio.
Ooh.
That's probably AI.
You don't have any Matina?
Oh,
no
It's
Matina
not,
covers?
it's not Matina. Matina's
Or
the AI.
Matina, yeah. Matina.
I picked this. I like the samurai feel of the mall
That's a
cover.
cool cover.
Some Scotty. It was a good Scotty Young cover. I could care less really about Halberine, but
I like that one.
Scotty
I got
cover.
that one.
It did come. I pre-ordered it and it was cheap, but it's apparently it's something now. So
Why not, right?
and then of course my Kickstarter books. So
Oh, there we go.
You got it.
Private Dance.
I'll be your private dancer.
There they are.
and last but not least, I
Dancer.
buy every Luana Vecchio. I love Luana Vecchio.
Where's that poll going, sir? Where's that
so-
poll going?
She did this cover, so
It's a magic pole.
Love Sick is one of my favorite series. I love every single cover, and the series is great, and I love her art, so I support her wherever I can. That's all I got.
Oh, I meant to show this. I don't know if I showed this already, but when I went to that con with Sticks, I picked this up,
Oh,
Yeah.
There you go.
and it's so weird. He sold it like this.
Cracked it out.
Yeah.
Well, it was a CBCS. So.
Yeah. CBCS.
I got a CGC 9.8 of that floating around here somewhere. I love that book.
Yep. So, yeah. Next up, I think we're ready for our comic review. First up, we have not Scarlet One, but Nightwing.
Oh.
Nightwing 115.
I read 14 and 15 because I needed to catch up.
Yes.
Yeah, same.
Same.
I thought it was really emotional when in 114 when Bruce gave that speech about his son. I was just like,
Yeah, I wasn't overly emotionally drawn by that, but
really?
that's
Yeah,
okay.
What?
me neither.
What the hell? I'm the only emotional one here.
When it
That
comes
was
to
just-
Nightwing,
Did I miss the speech? at
Easily
114?
emotional, maybe.
Ah,
I mean, I understood it. As far as it was fine. I mean, it was a decent story.
that was in 114, Josh. But fast forward to 115. It's good. I wasn't expecting Heartless to do what he did to Nightwing in the issue at the end.
That was a good
Well,
twist.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of figured out he was going to do something about halfway through, a little over halfway through. It seemed a little more obvious what was going to happen, but it was still interesting. I like where they're taking the story.
I think this is the countdown to the final issues of what can I think? Tom Taylor's run. He's been on this book, what, 3 years?
Yeah, it's
Long?
sad to see him go off this book, but sometimes if you've been on that long, you need something fresh.
I'm just glad they're still using Heartless because I have a ton of his first appearance that I'm sitting on.
Me too.
No.
Yeah,
He's a good villain. I like him as a villain. I like him more than a lot
I
of
was
the
a little
newer Batman
surprised.
villains.
I was surprised that Bruce Wayne let them load him into the ambulance without a second thought.
Wouldn't he have just taken him back to the Batcave?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, wait, what?
I mean, they could have just killed him instead of doing what they did to him.
Yeah.
That's too
Yeah,
easy.
it's the James Bond laser beam between the
Yeah.
legs. It's
I expect you to die.
I'm gonna be sad when Tom Taylor leaves this book. He's made Nightwing what it is, his run. Put more eyes back on Nightwing, and it seems like every year he's winning awards for his writing on this title.
Yeah, I mean, do we know where he's going next?
No, it's a secret, but I know he's staying at DC.
Yeah, I'm interested in what title they'll put him on because again, Nightwing was the best DC book for a while.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe Justice League of America with either him or Wade.
I wish they'd put him on Teen Titans. I'd like to see him in Titans title
full time.
Yeah, I could care less about Justice League. To tell you the truth, it's just too many hypes, super powered. Titans is more fun to me than Justice League.
Cal, we try to forget about Grayson.
Bruce, I'm gonna take off.
All
Thanks
right.
for having me out for a little bit.
Have fun
Take
on
it,
your
Sticks.
Star Wars talk.
Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, take it easy.
Later.
Figure out how to
It
get
was
out.
overall a good story.
There it is.
Six doesn't know how to leave.
I don't. I had to minimize my screen. It's a
It's just-
Computer?
yeah.
Computer? Yeah.
The files are in the computer.
How do you turn this thing on? Then we have Destro, #1, came out this week. What'd you guys think of this?
It was okay. I mean, it wasn't bad. It felt long. Did it feel
Yeah.
long to anybody else? It felt long.
This was
Yeah.
the only one I didn't read.
It was bad. You get to see a bunch of characters that you like and stuff like that, but it just felt a little long.
Of all the Energon universe books I've read, this was probably my least favorite, but it was still
I
good.
agree.
You got to see the different factions. You got to see Destro's people. You
Yeah.
got to see the twins. You got to see, you got and,
Over Commander.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It's so
But
weird to have
it
this
wasn't
going on and then have a full G.I. Joe book still running. Anybody
Did
reading
the
that?
other,
It had some nice
No.
Baroness covers this week on 307.
yeah,
I think I got one of them. The Baroness and Deathstroke on the
There's a-
cover, I think.
There was nice lyrics, Baroness incentive. Or sorry, store exclusive.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Brian, what's going on, buddy? If you're not subscribed to Brian LCS, go head over to his channel and check him out. Good content over there.
Yeah, I mean it was good. All these books and series have been decent so far. I can't think of one where I was like, oh, this is just awful.
yeah.
They've all been, above mediocre or really good. So
Much better than expected, at least.
yeah.
Yeah.
This just felt like there's just way too much for a first issue. There's just way too much going on, and it was way too long. All the other first issues just felt really short.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, that's a good intro. And this one seemed a little longer and drawn out.
So far, I will say Cobra Commander was my favorite, then Duke, then Scarlet, and this is least, but it's not bad, like Brian said.
No, it's still not bad, but
Yeah, it's still a good book to read. And like I said, they're tying everything together, so it's interesting.
Here we go for the link for Brian LCS. Check out his show. He does great monthly giveaways. Then we have Remote Space #1.
I couldn't get past the long, drawn out intro.
did not.
It was
like
a lot. It was a lot.
The one creature on Earth that destroys everything, man. I'm sorry. It's just like I don't give a shit. I was like, you gave me some bullshit at the beginning, and you've already turned me off to the book.
I read it all and I didn't understand it. So
Yeah,
humans
all
that
and
get
just thought it was
turned
boring.
into
Yeah.
monsters, but then they're part machine, and
And then they
like,
fight each other.
Yeah,
and
I was like, huh?
And then
it's
you
like, what
have,
does this have to do with what they're trying to say?
and then there's a faction that went to space, and the people that couldn't go destroyed themselves, but then they survived.
because that's what
became
man
monsters,
does. He
Or
just
cybernetics.
Yeah, they became monsters.
And
It just
then
seems
we
like-
have humans that can't become monsters because they have a gene that can't be fixed.
Yeah, the gene glitch.
Yes.
And they're looking for
They couldn't
a
get the
human
Elon
that's
Musk.
yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. Just seemed to have a way too pretentious intro for me to enjoy the rest of the book.
Same. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't think I will be picking this up. What, second issue?
And again, there's too much dialogue in the book.
A lot.
If I want a lot of dialogue, I will read a book.
So what was better, this
I'm
or Ministry
looking
of
at-
Compliance?
A Ministry of Compliance was the worst. That book was just
Worse than this?
awful.
I like
Worse than
Ministry,
this?
actually.
Oh, Ministry is great.
Ministry was awful. But it's just too much. It's like I said, if I want to read that much, I will pick up a book and I will read a book. I get a comic for a reason. I want to be able to sit down in 5 or 10 minutes, be able to skim through it and pick up a story.
They didn't even. Did they even explain in this what they're trying to do? I don't even remember.
No.
Yeah.
All I know, they were out there doing something, and
Yeah.
I guess they can-
trying to get their communications hooked back up to the people in space, I think.
and
Yeah,
then they could transfer consciousness from one body to another in space.
See,
That's
that's
just
the
like,
problem. If
what?
there's that much dialogue in there,
What?
by the end of that first issue, you should have some idea what the fuck's going on.
Well, I was confused why they were trying to get communication with the people in space because I thought that they were the people that were fighting the people on Earth still. So
I
it
couldn't
was
tell
just
who
very
was who.
confusing to me.
Well, I think they were trying to get the communication fixed so that the robot guy could send his consciousness back up to his original body or something. It was, I don't know.
My guess is the people that priced up that 1 in 10 on this didn't open it and read it.
Yeah, and then they didn't explain why those two things were fighting either. And then like that little piece of the thing that she did whatever with, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so weird.
and I don't need everyone's height and weight that they introduced.
I
Every time they
know.
introduce a new character,
I know. It's
height,
like what?
weight, I'm like, who cares?
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
fair
the art was fine. The art
Yeah,
was
all was
was
fine.
very competent, and it was nicely drawn. But again, it's just way too much dialogue to read all that, and then at the end, just be like, I still don't know what's going on after having to read all that, and that's not a good sign for me.
Do
Personally,
we have
other people might love it, and that's great. It's just my opinion.
I think for anyone's interested, the writer and the artist is Cliff Rathburn. He's writing and doing the art.
Yeah, man, what a shame to take all the time to do that for such a confusing story.
What else has he written?
He's written Skybound X #2, a couple of Walking Dead issues, 190 to 193. He's written some Invincibles, mostly Walking Dead.
So he's a Skybound.
Mostly
guy. I mean,
Walking
that's-
Dead. It was only 4
he's-
issues.
What, The Walking Dead?
Yeah, you said 190 to 193. It's only 4 issues.
So
Mostly Walking Dead.
but he's
That's the
tied.
most.
Apparently, he's tied more to Kirkman than anything else because all of those things you mentioned were Skybound
Yeah.
Kirkman projects.
It doesn't seem like he's had a consistent series.
No, he did 12 issues of Invincible. He did 1 issue of JLA.
Oh, I don't have that here. Oh, let me see.
Fantastic Four, Foes and Humans 2099, War Heroes, The Authority.
Was he
Super
doing art in
Dinosaur.
those or writing in those?
Okay, he did more Walking
Oh,
Dead
wait.
issues.
Yeah, you're right.
He did a lot more Walking Dead issues. Oh,
But again, is he doing the art, or
169.
is he doing the
he
writing?
started.
Yeah,
Green
no, you're
Valley.
right. So, yeah.
Yeah.
He's done pencils. Maybe this is his first writing.
Could be
And this is only going to be 3 issues?
4 issues.
4 issues. That's a
I think
lot
it's 4.
of a lot of
a
stuff
lot of
to tell
talking.
in 4 issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big universe to build up for 4-issue story arc.
Yeah.
I get the vague impression that the guys are hesitant about it. Kind of.
Yeah.
There's certain things I like in a comic when I read a comic, and this didn't have those.
I'll wait for the
Check the
movie
boxes.
adaptation.
I will
He'll
not
get
watch this.
options sooner
I
or
will not
later.
watch this if this is a movie.
All right, moving on. The hot covers that are coming out for New Comic Book Day this week coming up on the 26th. How many are DC books? No, just kidding. I'm kidding.
Bias.
I do need tits in my comics. Guys.
Detective Comics 1086, the 1 in 25, Kumara Incentive.
How is this number 10? This should be number 1.
This
It is
is
a nice
good.
cover.
This
This
is
is
far
sick
better,
cover. Sick
far
cover.
better than the Scary Harley.
You know, when we start collaborating on this stuff, Josh, we'll talk, all right?
Sick cover. Number 1.
In Josh's
one.
list, this is
And
number
it's
one.
it's tough. It's tough to have an original looking, interesting
Mhm.
Batman cover because
Yeah.
most feel derivative of other works and stuff like that. This is nice.
Yeah.
It is a great cover. I wonder if it's still available. I should.
I know. I need to pick up a copy too.
At number 9, G.I. Joe 307, the 1 in 10 Walker Incentive.
Nah.
This
Again,
beat
I-
the Batman cover?
I take that.
I
I take
think
that
so.
lyrics. I take that lyrics Baroness store exclusive any day over this one. But
Who doesn't love Scarlet?
I love Scarlet covers.
And no one's reading
That's just not a good one.
But her clothes are
that's why it's number 9.
far
right?
bulkier than Baroness.
Next week you could do the list. Fine.
I'm gonna have to.
I think so. And number 8, Blood Hunt Red Band number 4, 1 in 25 cola incentive.
The
EC homage.
The Detective Comics was only $9 at Midtown, and it sold out.
It sold out?
Yep.
Yeah, $9. People are gonna eat that up. If it's not priced up, people will buy those.
I'm gonna have to check if I ordered them. Hope I did.
People love these. I don't know how long this heat is gonna run on these Blood Hunt 1 in 25 red bands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because they I don't know. I mean, I like them, but normally the first one does really well. Then people try to catch the fire on the second one, and then by the third one, people are like, eh.
And the one on FOC this weekend is probably the best one.
I did not order that book. God damn it.
Which one?
The Detective.
This one? Oh.
Yeah.
The 1086.
What was it, a 1 in 25?
Yeah. It was.
Surprised Midtown had it so cheap.
Yep, 1 in 25.
Yes, Cal. It is the Blood Hunt is $5.99 cover price, but since it's a 1 in 25, good luck finding
it's $125.
Yeah.
You saw it for 125? Did it sell out at Midtown?
I wouldn't be surprised if there weren't people pre-ordering this and buying it.
Yeah.
For ridiculous prices, just because the other ones went up.
I think this is the worst one so far.
Yeah, Betsy Cola's weird. Like, there's some Cola covers I really like.
Yeah.
This isn't one of them.
No.
See, now this was $90 on Midtown, and it's also sold out.
Jesus.
Jeez.
Third Eye Comics.
People like EC homages as well on the cover.
Yeah, you got Blade on the cover digging.
I don't even think this is this even an homage though? I don't think this was an EC cover.
Well, the trade dress and everything.
The trade dress.
I believe it is. And all of them I thought were homages.
Yeah, they're supposed to be.
Yeah, the first 2 were. First
maybe
3.
Maybe the circles.
It's probably not a famous cover.
Yeah.
How do you put Tony in that coffin without a bottle of booze with him? It's not fair. I don't know, the whole Blood Hunt thing. I just, like I said, I can't stand large events. It's too much. I don't have the time and energy to invest in 69 books of a storyline.
Yeah, I'm not. There's no way in hell I'm buying all the side stuff for this. I'm just buying the main titles. I don't see any EC covers margin that.
I'm saying. I don't think.
It's Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
A much better cover.
Yes.
It is. Tales from the Crypt.
How do you put this in front of that Batman book?
Issue 28. Hey, leave me alone. I was drinking. I'm just kidding. Number 7.
Pulling the Tony Stark.
Gatchaman number 1, a 1 in 10 Delgado June incentive.
Nice.
That's nice.
Yes.
I like the Sanford Green cover too.
The green cover is nice.
Sanford, that's a connecting cover, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
The Sanford Green covers. That'll be nice. Yeah,
That's
good on Mad Cave, by the way, for for picking up some of these properties.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading this. I got my Blu-rays around here somewhere of this. That's the Sanford Green, just in case anybody. Wait, that's not it.
No, that's
Oh,
the
what?
children.
I'm like, wait, what?
Delgado.
Wrong one.
That's a nice cover. Is that a connecting cover also?
Which one?
The one on the screen.
The 110s. I don't know if they are or not.
I don't think so. It might be.
But the Sanford Green covers are really nice.
Yeah.
It's going to make a really nice connecting set. I'm just very glad that Mad Cave picked this up and not Dynamite.
Ooh, that would have been bad. What they did to Thundercats is an atrocity.
But I've been enjoying Space Ghost, so it's just like
Space Ghost's good.
And I still love. I'll still read Red Sonja. Even though I collect a lot of the covers out of that, I enjoy Red Sonja just like I enjoy Conan.
Oh, the Sanford Green A cover.
Yeah, that's nice.
There was an exclusive for this.
Well, like I said, once that all those connecting covers are together, that's going to be sweet.
Of the Phoenix. I didn't like it that much. It's a web store's variant. I did like
Man
the
was Battle of the Planets.
Diodoro 1 in 20.
Yeah.
Only way to watch this show is in Japanese with English subtitles.
Yeah,
for me,
it's fine dubbed.
Yeah, they did a OVA in the 90s, and then they did a anime in the early 2000s.
If you have a Roku, you can go to the channels that are available for Roku. There is a Gotcha Man channel that is free, and it has a bunch of the Battle of the Planet stuff on it. You can watch a bunch of it.
Really?
Yeah. I downloaded it the other day, so I just felt like watching some.
Nice. Number 6. Godzilla King of Monsters #1 facsimile, the 1 in 25 Bagley.
Bag's getting some work.
I'm a sucker for a good Godzilla cover.
Oh, get ready for them. There's a bunch coming. Marvel's doing like 20, 25 Godzilla covers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Still not as good as that Art Adams cover.
Yeah, I'm still salty. I missed out on that art. cover.
Yeah, I got 2.
What's it going for now? Is it going up or is it staying?
It's sold for 600 the last time. 6 raw. I mean, 9/8 sold for 9/8 sold for 600, 650, something like that.
I know. I have the artists I like that draw monsters, and that's Frank Cho and Art Adams. I like the way they draw monsters. So those are the books that I'll go for.
Danny Warren Johnson would do a good Godzilla.
Oh, I love Danny Warren Johnson.
And then at number 5, Harley Quinn 41. Hill Incentive 125. This is going really cheap also.
Yeah, you can get this for like $5.
But it's a good cover.
Yeah, that
not
Chuma
the best
Hill,
Chuma.
That Chuma Hill train cooled off quite a bit.
Yeah.
I got that Kickstarter cover of hers from Control Plus Z, which was nice. But
yeah, I gotta get that because you can get that on the new Control Z Kickstarter they're doing. Yeah,
you can back order it. Yeah,
it's still up.
Still have it up there. It's a great. It is a good cover. But the DC stuff she's done, it's been out recently. It's not bad.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you can literally buy this on eBay right now for $5 or like $6.
I blame
41.
The comic stores doing exclusives. They've been doing exclusives for the last 3 issues.
Yeah, I know. Who does exclusives this high in a?
It's Harley. You put a sexy Harley cover out. They do the same thing for Catwoman. They do the same thing for Poison Ivy. It's just like you make them sexy, put it on a cover, that'll sell books. That's why this won't sell as well because, I mean, outside of that weird, scary Harley that went for crazy money, which I still think is a hideous cover.
That's cover of the year.
I know Bruce loves it, but normally sexy Harley sells well.
This is 22.50 on Midtown right now.
Yep. A little
It's
below
still not
ratio.
bad. It's still below ratio.
Telling you, I think you can get it for $5 or $6 on eBay. 10 at max.
Probably.
In 2 months, you can go on
From
Midtown when they
Unknown
have their
Comics,
sale.
616.
Yeah,
When Midtown has their 70%er,
I'm pretty sure it's because I remember looking on eBay. I was like, I wonder what this is going for, and I was like, wow, I could buy a lot of these.
I thought the last one was going to be a hit, the
$0.
bubblegum cover, but
No, I don't know why people thought that was going to be a good one. That wasn't good.
It was different.
Yep.
I liked it.
At number 4, Something's Killing Children,
Yes,
38,
there
the
we
1
go.
in 25 Prison.
There we go.
It's a weird face.
You better have that Penthouse number 3 Prison on there.
What Penthouse number 3?
The one that was store exclusive, the Prison.
The one
Had a
the
black
one
and white
I had,
and a
the one that I had on my list.
Everybody's going to have to start doing a top 10 list every week. I'll send you the slide decks, guys.
Mm-hmm. It would be funny to see everyone's.
I love
Prison.
Prison.
That would be
I
funny.
love Prison. I love this cover, but I've seen enough Jenny Prison, Something Is Killing the Children covers that I don't feel I need to buy anymore.
Enough Jenny Prison, enough Jenny Prison.
Ah.
Something Is Killing the Children covers that look exactly like this with the same
They are
pose.
a little repetitive, yeah.
Yeah.
Still, a bad Prison's better than most.
It's a good cover. I mean, if it was a trade dress cover, I'd be like, yeah, but I wouldn't chill out for.
I think there's a
ratio.
trade dress of this, maybe.
There's a
Probably
colored
there is.
version. Yeah.
I'll do what I always do. I just go to Boom's site and see if there's some interesting exclusives on there. Boom does those retailer exclusives every now and then that are interesting. Every now and then you get something interesting pop up.
And number 3, Ghost Spider. Number 2, the 1 in 25 Land.
How's this make number 3?
Huh?
It's a Ghost Spider cover.
Yes. I love this
special
cover.
about this.
It's a great cover.
Did we
Spider-Gwen on a cover.
Did we find the pose
Exactly.
wherever he traced this one yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't have one knee down on the stairs.
At least it wasn't AI.
I know, Ghost Spider covers.
Just as bad.
It's a character I don't understand how they shit the bed with this character as often as they do with the cover. You could do so much with this character and have such cool covers, and they drop the ball a lot with this.
It's not a terrible cover.
It's not a terrible cover. It's not a 1 in 25. I wouldn't pay. I would buy a trade dress of that, but I wouldn't buy it.
It's better than the Lobos, I thought.
I'm trying to remember what that one looked like. Oh yeah.
Because you didn't have Zatanna on your list.
Who?
Zatanna.
Did it come out yet?
Next week.
At number 2.
Oh, okay. No.
Blood Hunt Majik, number 1. The 1 in 50. Talavera.
Majik?
Not the Magic Pack and Heat. Magic Pack and Heat. Puffy Box Magic.
No, jeez. This is a family show. Thank you very much. Stop looking down there.
Again, it's just like I get mad when I see a 1 in 50. When I see a 1 in 50, I want to go, wow, that's a 1 in 50.
Yeah.
I want to get that. This is like, okay,
that's cool.
You could have slapped a trade dress on top of it, and I'd be like, okay, I'm fine with that cover.
Yep.
Cover price.
I'm assuming there's got to be a trade dress of this one.
I wouldn't be surprised. That's Marvel's forte. Although no, actually, what Marvel normally does is the really, really cool covers that you're like, I really want that ratio. They'll give you a trade dress of it.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a trade dress.
But the ones that are like,
yeah,
trade dress of it. They always find a way to muddy the waters for their good ratios.
What's his face? Kirkham. He just dropped a really good Psylocke and Magic cover for SDCC today.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's one thing the last couple of years, con exclusives really haven't been holding like they used to.
No.
Well, because most of them have been dog shit. It's like, oh, I want a foil cover of the Superman symbol or the Batman symbol. And it's just like, come on, man.
Hey, leave those alone. It look great in slabs.
I know.
Or another ASM
just,
300 homage.
Yeah.
Those that Yoda from last year that Momoko did, those were great.
Or they don't
literally
do it on new
2
books.
weeks later they dropped like a rock.
How many of those con exclusives aren't on new books? They're on some facsimile of an older book as well. And it's just like, I have the Hugh Zatanna covers. I don't need you to put a new cover on that book. I need you to just put it on something new.
I just sent the picture of that cover in the group chat.
Let me see.
Oh, that is nice.
Very nice.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah.
Different.
How many exclusives are going to be for that one issue?
Probably a lot, but probably not as many as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
True.
But yeah, I mean, they're doing the X-Men, but they're launching all those other titles too. Pretty much at the same time, so that
next
it won't have to go crazy.
X Factor, New Mutants, and the number one book of the week.
Oh boy, I'm scared.
Better be Zatanna. There we go.
That's
the 1 in 50 Janin incentive. Zatanna bring down the house number one.
See, now that looks like a 150 to me.
Mm-hmm.
This is an amazing cover.
The Frizzen on Zatanna 2 is nice.
Yeah.
Which I had to buy just because it's
a
black covers. I'm a sucker for a black cover, Jenny Frizzen cover. The Death cover is still the best one.
I think. How many store exclusives are there for this? Like 3?
There's not a ton. Well, I'm gonna pull it up.
Let's see. There's only 2. Oh, 1 from one shop, 2 covers.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't think there was that much. Which is weird.
Midtown is selling these for
54.
Yeah,
right around ratio.
None of the ratios are out of whack. The 125 is really nice. This too. The poster, the ripped up posters.
Yeah, that's for 13. I guess nobody cares about Zatanna. Bastards.
That's fine. It's fine with me. I'll buy them cheap. I'll buy them under ratio.
Next up, some graded video games sales. We got Donkey Kong Junior version from Japan, from Famicom 8.5, sold for $718.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that. You could buy these games for so cheap.
Then we have Bomberman 2 9.0 near mint, sold for $750. That is not the picture for Bomberman. That is the picture for, what was it, Bible?
Stardew Valley. Oh, Bible, yeah.
It was a Bible game.
Yep.
Oh, I remember that game.
Bible Adventures.
Then we have Double Dragon for the Double Dragon 2 Famicom 8.5, sold for $750.
Still love Double Dragon.
There's a Chinese restaurant and buffet about an hour from me that's called Double Dragon. It makes me laugh every time I see it. It makes me laugh every time I see it. And I always wonder, I was like, did they do that on purpose?
Oh, you know they did.
I hope so.
Then we have Balloon Fight Famicom.
Holy moly.
So for $1,625 and 9.5.
That's the grade.
I hated this game. Then we have Rocket Man 3, better known as Mega Man 8.5, sold for $1,937.
I gotta start buying more Japanese video games.
Yep.
Are these sealed? No.
No, Japan doesn't. They never sealed their games. Like they'll grade them as unopened. But yeah, they never came like sealed. No.
So pick up those Japanese video games if you see them for the Famicom.
Oh.
Good luck.
Then
good luck finding that stateside.
Oh, dude, you can find them easy.
You can find
from websites from Japan. I could probably find those for maybe $100 a piece right now if I looked hard enough.
I could find them in Japan on Japan websites, but
there was
not in the local Goodwill floating around.
Get them shipped over here.
There was it used to be a import from Japan, a website. I forgot the name. They used to do video games, movies. I forgot the name of the site.
Just go to what is it called? Bai. Type in Japanese video games, and it's 80 pages of Japanese video games.
I'm sitting on my Super Scope 6 with the gaming box, all the accessories. I got it for Christmas in the 90s. Wow, nice.
That Super Scope was awesome.
All right, first cover, Barbed Wire, issue number 1, Adam Hughes, Audacity variant from 2015. A 9.8 sold on June 10th for $250. The last time a raw sold of this was in 2019 for $69.
All the Hughes covers on this series were fun.
Don't F with Barbed Wire. Then we have Classic Popeye issue 36.
Never
the 1 in 10.
Popeye 1 in 10
for $212. Raw sold on June 9th for $200.
That late run,
nice.
That late run of Popeye, those 1 in 10s are crazy.
Yep.
And they're great covers too.
Yeah.
And then Scar Son of Hulk, issue 1, the Bell variant from 2008. A 9.0 sold on the 8th for $250. Last raw sold back in June of last year for $35.
I didn't know Julie Bell did comic covers. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Then we have the issue Mission Impossible issue 1, Recall from 96. One just sold for $85 raw, and 8.0 just sold for $150 back in April.
Was it Recall because it's an awful cover?
No, it was Recall allegedly because Tom Cruise, he drew Tom Cruise too feminine in the issue.
Well, someone should tell him Rob Liefeld has trouble drawing. Probably cleared it up right away.
It's a horrible cover.
He drew Tom Cruise to look too much like Rob Liefeld. Because all the faces Rob Liefeld draws are Rob Liefeld.
Oh, is this a Liefeld cover?
Yeah. You can't tell by the sunken in face. Like he's just been on a map bender.
I don't pay attention to his art that much because it's all terrible. So
tell by the feet.
Yeah. and lack of lips.
Hey, Anthony.
And the 75 teeth.
He's the one artist that somehow got away with never having to evolve and somehow still make money on comics.
True. We got Snake Eyes issue number 3, 1 in 25 from 2011. A very fine sold for $125 on June 1st, which is the same price it sold for in 2020 as a near mint. Interesting.
I like a good Snake Eyes cover. And a 1 in 25 on these IDW books. It's never bad.
Yep. And next up, usually we cover Silver Age, but there was a ton of Golden Age sales in the last couple of weeks.
It was good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff out there.
First up, Wiz Comics #1 from 1940s, a CGC 7.0 sold for $288K.
The real Captain Marvel.
Real Captain Marvel.
Fawcett Captain Marvel.
That up or down from its last sale?
That might be.
It's not a book that goes often.
Let me see.
Yeah.
The last sale, I'm sure, probably wasn't that recent.
I'm sorry.
Although I will say I'm more of a sucker for Mary Marvel covers.
Here we go.
The Fawcett stuff is great. All the Mary Marvel covers.
Oh, the last sale for this was in a 7.0 was in 2011 for 61,000.
Nice.
Yeah,
Huge jump.
Well, that's the problem with some of these books. You're like, huge jump, yeah, but that was like, it was 13 years ago. And yeah, it is a big jump, but it's hard to gauge. You don't have steady sales in between there.
Yeah. And there's, let me see how many on the census at all. Let's see how we have.
Can't imagine there's that many in that grade or higher.
61, all grades.
How many in 7.0 and up?
7.0, we have.
There's probably some pedigrees that are higher, but.
Seven, 4.
Broke the seal
We got
too early,
4,
Cal.
4 and a 7.0. We got. We got 2 restored in the 9.2.
Yeah,
Those don't
190
in a blue label or
blue label.
so
it's
it
probably
goes
pedigree.
4 7.0s and then 190.
Yeah, and they got a 185. Couple of restored blue labels. There's 4 7.0s.
So there's
3
only
6.5s.
So there's only 2 blue labels higher than these 7.0s.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
That warrants a almost $300,000
Yeah.
price on it.
What? Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa. Gotta go.
Broke the seal early.
Adventure Comics #40, 7.0.
Nice.
Screen to off-white pages sold for $90K.
I love the original Sandman. I don't know about you. I like the old CGC labels. I love when I see the old CGC labels.
I have a few around here somewhere. Like that. Then we have Suspense Comics #3 from 44, a 1.5, sold for $51.6K.
So good.
Yeah.
LB Cole.
It has the appropriate tropes on the cover. You for Golden Age, it's a bondage cover.
Yeah.
You have Nazi symbology.
Yeah.
You have the Klan symbology.
Men in hoods. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
guy with a spear.
And it's insanely rare.
I had to do something for dead hair. Searching. Mommy never have dead hair again. Next up, Planet Comics #1, CGC 8.5, sold for $31.2K.
Yeah, it was a good sale.
I like that cover.
Really nice grade in that book as well. I like later in the run because I like the artists that are working later in the run in Planet, but Planet One's still Planet One. I like all fiction, all Fiction House stuff that they did is fantastic.
Nice. Then we have Venus number 19 from 1952. It's CGC 5.5, sold for 21.6K. The Kiss of Death.
That's crazy.
Free Code Horror. Free Code Horror always does well.
The last issue of the run. Bill Everett's story and cover and art.
You're getting close to the code there, so it's
a great cover.
Pre-code.
Then we have Batman 92, CGC 8.5, white pages.
Hey, Bat Hound.
First appearance of Ace the Bat Hound.
Mm-hmm.
So for 16.8K.
Batman needs to bring back that Batmobile.
Mm-hmm.
I want to. Where's Bat Hound? What happened to Bat Hound?
I'll bring him back.
He was in what was it, Super Pets?
Mm.
And he was in, what was he in? There was I think it was Nightwing. Watching, I don't remember.
Crypto gets all the spotlight now.
Crypto. Shrieky the Cat. What was the horse name?
No, you normally put Bat in front of the animal name, and that's what
Bat
that's
Horse.
what it was.
Bat Horse.
Yeah.
Bat Squirrel.
Action Comics 13 and 1.5 white pages. What?
Wow.
So for
20.4K.
20.4K.
That's insane. A 1.5 with white pages. That's
Ow.
weird.
Yeah.
So weird.
And
somebody made a mistake.
There has to be some messiness in that book, because just looking at that cover, that's not a 1.5. I was just looking at that cover. And it has white pages. So there must be some fun staple issues in there and some other. I'd love to see the backside.
Probably missing pages. What does it say?
Yeah, it does say. Yeah, what does that say? It does say.
It says
something.
small amount of dried glue on spine of cover.
Someone wanted the blue label, so they just took the 1.5.
Nice. Then we have Captain America Comics 46, 4.0, off by pages, sold for 33.6K.
Nice. Is this a Schoenberg cover?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Schoenberg. He has the craziest covers.
Oh, jeez.
Of that era, especially his Captain America covers. There's so much going on in them.
Yeah.
That every time you look at it, you see something new and interesting.
I didn't realize what was going on until after I'm doing the slides. I'm like, oh. I'm like, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
This video might get taken down because of this, but I had to put it here as
fine.
art. Next up, Mass Comics number 2 from 1945, a 6.5 off-white to white pages, sold for 31.2K. LB Cole cover.
Cole. It's not the most recognizable LB Cole mass cover, but it is.
And it's the last issue in the series, number 2.
Okay.
It is. That's what it says.
The Cole stuff always goes for a good grip.
Yes. You didn't notice the cover?
The only people that'll hit you for that is if you're streaming this to Twitch, because that's what I got taken down for.
And the last Golden Age sale of the night, Wonder Woman number 1 from 1942,
Nice.
CGC 4.5, white pages, sold for 40.8K.
Now, this is still one of my favorite trade dresses. Is that original Wonder Woman trade dress? It always looks sharp.
And it's the first appearance of Ares. Great cover. Great cover. And moving on to what everyone's been waiting for. Ultimate FOC.
If anybody cares, you can get that Zatanna 1 in 50 on Tifa for only $44.99.
There you go.
Ooh.
That was the cheapest I found.
All the people that were running, paying high prices for pre-orders of that book. Oof.
Cal, white pages. There's an owl guide, which is a color chart, which shows you the colors of the pages, because especially on the older books with the paper, it browns over time. So when they grade the book, they look at the color of the pages, and you would lose grades if it went from white to off-white, cream, brown, all the way down. So for a book that old to have white pages on the type of newsprint it was printed on is impressive.
Yep. First up,
White pages
Yay,
means
I love that
money.
Yes.
white pages means money. We have Superman 16, Zerdy.
I love that Zerdy. Love it.
16, the Cho variant.
I love the show.
The Lobos variant.
I got that too.
And the 1 in 25 Subic variant.
Yeah, I'll let that one go.
That Lobos and the Zerdy. Even the Cho is good.
I like the Cho because it's Cho, and I like Cho. What can I say?
And these
Cho
are
being
all
Cho.
open orders.
But the
I only
Zerdy
ordered the
sweet.
Lobos.
The between the Zerdy on this and that Dodson Zatanna cover, the trade dresses on them and everything are just beautiful.
Then we have Catwoman 67, the Lynn.
Brooklyn.
Villalobos. The Otto.
Holy, he did
And
a
the
background.
Cons. Huh?
I said, holy moly, Lobos did a background.
Oh,
Yeah.
the background looks amazing, actually.
Whoa.
I like the
Whoa.
Terso Cons.
The Cons is
Cons
nice.
great. I like the
I like
look.
them all. I just
It's cute.
stopped.
Cute kitty.
Yeah.
Frank Cho is doing a ballpoint Catwoman cover for Catwoman 69. His ballpoint ones with the black and red are always gorgeous.
Then we have Wonder Woman 11, the Daniel,
Tony Daniel.
the Garcia Lopez, the Spokes, 1 in 25, and we
So
have World's
throwback.
Finest 29, the Barons variant.
Spokes is good if you like a girl with an underbite.
Yeah, I can't lie. I don't like any of these covers.
I like that they're doing the throwback variants, the Garcia Lopez. They're doing those for Batman, Superman, everything else as well.
Yeah.
They're nice. I'm not going to buy them, but I kind of dig them.
I've never been much of a Berens fan.
Oh, I love I like his Ghost Rider stuff was great.
Some of it's okay. Some of it just looks too plasticky.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I like. I've enjoyed his Ghost Rider covers so far. Or sorry, his Space Ghost covers as well.
Then we have Titan 12, Mahahini variant, the 1 in 10 Destro 2, Nicola Incentive, the 1 in 25 Spokes, Destro 2, Captain America 11, the Nakayama.
I don't like any of this.
He almost did a background on that one. He put stars at least.
Yeah, it's got stars.
It's leveling up.
This will be a acetate cover later on at a con.
Yeah.
Which one? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like the Titans.
Yeah.
I like the Titans.
If I had to pick one out of all four of those, it'd be the Titans.
I'd pick the Titan. Yeah, the
Ultimate Black Panther 6, the 1 in 25 Mac.
No Boss Logic.
No.
Mayhew.
Avengers of Moon Knight 7, the Mayhew, 1 in 25.
I do like the Mayhew.
Red Band 5, Blood Hunt, cover A. The 1 in 25 Reese Incentive.
But I like the Mayhew, but I like Greer. I'm a Tigger fan. The original Hellcat.
I like that Red Band 125.
Yep.
David Mack needs to start mixing it up a little bit.
For like
like that's, I'm pretty sure, like, not to be mean, but like I feel like that's all he can do. Have you seen his remarks that he does on books? Like
No.
the dude can't draw.
Oh,
Really?
He can't draw, so like he's just going to be painting for the rest of his life.
I liked it when he did the covers for Fight Club. Fight Club first came out. I enjoyed those, but this kind of paint splatter, kind of
With the letters in the background and the shapes, and
yeah,
he's been doing the same thing for like 2 years, 3 years now on every cover.
Yeah.
Then
It's just like I don't want to buy an incentive like that because it's like I've seen that. I've seen something similar enough to that before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Actually everything he does.
Yeah.
Brian number 7, the 1 in 20 Ijikuri.
That's cool.
Something's Going Children 39, the 1 in 25 Prison.
See, that's a good
There's
one.
also a color version.
Instead,
The 39 FOC Reveal. This is Albuquerque.
Nice.
And Thundercats number 6, the 1 in 25 Perillo. Virgin Incentive.
Breyer has beautiful covers.
Yep.
They're not worth shit, but they have some
Prison
beautiful
is
covers.
Yeah.
Well, Briar 5 had an amazing Jenny Frison cover.
Breyer, it's such a weird because it's like, hey, here's four issues. Now wait 7 months. Now we're gonna start it back up again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then we have Red Sonja 12, 1 in 15
Another
Barons, Virgin.
I did.
The 1 in 15 Frison FOC Incentive.
I did order that.
Then moving on to
I hate how
Flash.
they're reusing Jenny Frison covers.
Yeah, it's cheap and easy, and it's fun to pick them up if you didn't pick them up the first time around. And they're far more expensive now, so you could just pick it up if you like the art.
We got Flash Gordon number 1, cover A, cover B, cover C.
Again, big thumbs up to Mad Cave.
Cover D.
Grabbing this IP.
Get your sketch covered. I don't like B and C at all. They look horrible.
Did you see the Biker Mice 1 in 50?
I didn't even look at them.
There was a Akira. Is that what it is?
Really? Did Akira homage?
Yeah, with the bike. With the bike, yeah.
People's on their Akira homages.
It's nice though, but yeah, it is. Yeah.
We got the 1 in 10 Chiodo.
Oh, I might have to get that just because it's Joe Chiodo.
The 1 in 20 Pinosian.
Yeah, I did order the Pinosian.
Yeah, that Pinosian's nice. Then we head over to Nyx. Number 1. Cover A.
I didn't like any of these.
Villalobos variant. Art Germ variant. Antonio variant. Then the logo variant.
This is dumb. You get the logo. Do you have a blank too? That's just basically the same thing in white with the trade dress moved up.
True. The knot. No.
Oh,
They're back.
Window shade variants. They're doing all the stupid window shade variants. I was like,
yes.
I feel like they've been doing those since COVID. I don't know.
They're just they bore the shit out of me.
Then we get the 1 in 25 Jaguar
I did order that.
That is nice.
And then we have the 1 in 50 Villalobos. Virgin.
150 Nakayama. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we have the 1 in 100 Archerm. Buy the
That is
trade
the
dress,
best one.
guys. Buy the trade dress.
Yeah.
Yep.
I liked the store variant, the Ji-Hung Lee store variant for that.
There's
the Kat Dennings homage.
Yeah.
Ah,
I think there's a connecting store variant as well, which is the X-Men from '91 pool scene. So it's for they take X-Men, NYX, and one of the other new titles they're doing. So
social distance.
3-book connecting.
Yeah, what is? Well, I don't even know what are the window thing? Like, what are those?
The window shade variants. It's just them looking through window shades.
Yeah.
Or like, is that from something, or are they just?
No.
I don't know. It's about
They've
as
been-
awful as
They've been
headshot
putting them out
variants.
for like 3 years. Yeah, it's just random characters looking through window shades,
So weird.
Stupid.
and it's usually Todd Knock, isn't it?
Yeah, he does. He does
Yeah,
all
he'll
of
do
them.
all of them.
Yeah, I just didn't know if that was like a reference to like a movie or like something or.
Nope.
No, it's just one of their gimmicks that nobody likes.
Yeah, it's a weird gimmick.
Yeah.
Peekaboo.
It's the Peep and Tom variant.
Yeah.
I wonder what they're going to do with this series, because the original series was dark as shit. The original NYX series was a very, very dark series. It dealt with very, very adult topics.
Well, yeah, she was
Yeah.
being sold as yeah,
So I wonder what they're going to do with this.
prostitution and slavery and all
Run,
kinds
yeah.
of stuff.
Ridiculous. Then we have Dark Knights of Steel, All Winter #1. Cover A.
What is this?
It's all winter.
Elseworlds.
Zafino
Oh, okay.
variant. The
I like
Hamari variant. The
Okay.
Hamari foil variant.
I was going to ask you about this.
Oh, really?
Is it like Superman or?
Deathstroke, isn't it? And this one? That's supposed to be Deathstroke.
The original.
Oh, yeah, I guess
the
the
dog. Yeah, that's Deathstroke.
Makes
The
sense.
original Dark Knights of Steel was about Superman and Batman and everybody else, and I think this is focusing more on Deathstroke.
Okay.
It's written by Tom Taylor.
Yeah, I like I said, I like their Elseworld stuff because you can get a nice little self-contained story and like okay, that's
Deathstroke the
fun.
Barbarian.
And then we
And the
have
artwork's cool.
the Perillo variant,
That's Perillo.
the 1 in 25 Panosian.
At least it's not AI.
I do like the
He does paint everything, at least.
Yeah, he's one of the few that does oils.
And the 1 in 50 Cons.
Yeah, I like the Panosian. I like the Panosian a lot, but then again, I like most things Panosian does.
Yep. Then we're moving on to Venom War #1. Cover A,
I hate symbiotes.
JTC.
How many wars do we need?
I don't know. Baldian variant.
Yikes.
Bash.
horrible.
Oh,
Conehead Venom.
That is
Bash.
terrible.
Yeah, that Bash.
Just let
Just
Sowie do
horrible.
the cover instead.
Yeah, those last two covers are really bad.
Then we have 10 connecting, two of them. One's Eddie Brock, and the other one is what's his name? His son,
Dylan.
Dylan. I think
Oh, so
on the
that's
left.
what this one's about. Their father versus son.
Yes. Age-old. I would think so.
I just can't get into the symbiote stuff.
Then we have the
same.
Young
Oh, gotta have the Scotty Young. Yeah.
and the Venom Horse variant.
Oh, shoot.
Clayton Terrain.
Go get that signed in 4 different colors.
And last comic, Witchblade #1. Cover A,
There are some good covers.
cover B, cover C. The
J.
1 in
Scott
10,
Campbell's the winner
Simpson.
here.
That's Danny. Yeah, the Danny covers.
I forgot
my
to update
favorite.
the slide.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
1 in
those would be-
25,
Oh.
Silvestri. 1 in
There it
50, Campbell. The 1 in 100,
Sienkiewicz.
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 Sienkiewicz over here. Sienkiewicz.
Sienkiewicz.
And the 1 in 250, Silvestri, black and white. They have a 500 and a 1,000. They didn't have pictures up for those yet.
I'm sorry. I like the Danny the best. At a 1 in 10, that's where my money will
Hey,
go.
Vince.
Danny and J. Scott Campbell. Yeah.
I like the J. Scott Campbell, but it's going to sell a lot, and it's J. Scott Campbell, and it's a 1 in 50. I'm not putting that money.
How many exclusives are there for this?
There are a handful.
Let's see.
I don't think it was as many as I expected, but I do think there were a small handful at least.
Let's see. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, 2 of them are
Yeah, how many are just variants of the
Comic
same cover?
Inspiration. Funny Comics, Lunatics Comics.
I'm surprised there's only
1,
7.
2, 1, 2 Sal Lemon, and 1, 2 Unknown.
Who did the Sour Lemon one? Sour Lemon does some great stuff.
Natalie Sanders.
Oh,
Actually. Let me see. There we go.
yeah, that's nice.
That's
Looks like Tyndall.
that's
That's
Jamie
Tyndall.
Tyndall.
Yeah, the face. The face is Tyndall. Hands down, you see that face, you go, oh, it's Tyndall.
Another Tyndall.
Giuseppe Cataro.
That's cover B, cover C. Go back to the other ones.
Yeah, I'm really shocked. There's only 7 exclusives. That's not terrible.
No, it's
Coming
early.
soon. Coming soon.
There we go.
Was that
Lyrics.
Yep.
Sanders. Unknown.
Oh, Zerdy.
Kirkham. Oof.
I think Kirkham's nice.
Yeah, I missed out on the Campbell when it was $50, and I'm not paying $100 for it.
That's the way I feel. I'm like,
I
I like the 1 in 10 a lot, and I'm like, nobody's going to go for that because of the Campbell being there and exclusives and stuff like that. So I'll pick that up cheap.
I'll wait till the dust settles and see how many retailers order the 1 in 1,000s, because that's going to be a lot of 1 in 50s.
Oof.
So
Yeah.
And please subscribe, hit the like button, follow me on Instagram and X. So thank you everyone for showing up. Thank you, Joe, other Brian, Josh.
I like Joe's beard or lack of.
Lack of it's going.
Yeah,
It's going.
yeah, it's
Summertime. Summertime.
Yep.
It grew like three inches the same day he cut it.
Yeah.
I know. It's like two. I shaved. I was like, this is like 2 weeks already.
So we'll be back tomorrow night, Monday Madness. So stay tuned, stay dry, stay cool.
Is there a topic? Is there a topic for tomorrow?
are we not going to talk about Star Wars tomorrow?
We are talking about Star Wars. If we want to talk about Star Wars,
Nobody wants to talk about Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm so tired of talking about Star Wars.
we won't talk about. Well, I won't talk about Star Wars until my reaction video for Episode 5 on Tuesday night. Me and Brian are going live. Actually, if anybody wants to join us for
Not
a
me.
live reaction for Tuesday night, they can. It'll be 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern.
Maybe.
But until then, have a good night, everyone. Stay cool out there. And signing off.